Gyokeres doesn't look like a player you can use to win the league. It doesn't. So there's one thing Ateta needs to do if he wants to really win the league. One, start benching Gyokeres. I've said it several times, and a lot of persons seem not to agree with me. But Gyokeres doesn't even look like a player that is serious to me. The way he pushes the ball and the way he's just like a Delap Promas. Like he believes so much in his strength, and at the end of the day, he's going bullied off the ball. In fact, like the way he turn his head down when he's running with the ball, he's just like this one doesn't even have a direction, and it's even clear as to why nobody wants him in their club. So I mean, aside the sports in he played, I mean, if Arsenal wants to really win the league, they need to find a way to start benching Gyokeres and playing Gabriel Jesus more, or finding a way to play if Havertz is back, play Havertz more. But Gyokeres doesn't look like a player you can use to win the league. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You don't have to have a striker that can only score penalties because before you can win. You need to have a striker that can convert, a striker that can withhold play. Those are the things they can offer. A striker that can bully defenders. So when Nunes was in Liverpool, I used to think Nunes was like a total flop. But watching Gyökeres, I realized that bro, we Nunes might not be everything we wanted, but it was not as mid as this. It wasn't even as terrible as this. You can't even pass to Nunes, and the next thing is we lose the ball. Gyökeres was everything opposite next. It's even worse than Nunes when it comes to goal scoring. Aside the header, it's even worse than Nunes. I mean, we might have been Liverpool fans might have been a bit ungrateful. I mean, we might have been a bit ungrateful, but I mean, Nunes was still not that good. But seeing Gyökeres, bro, I'm grateful we had Nunes at some point in time because Nunes doesn't. It's not this terrible. It's not this terrible. No, Gyökeres is totally off. He's totally off. I don't even know how he graduated academy in the first place, but he was the top goal scorer. And glad he wasn't given the golden boots. Yeah, that's a win for football.